Poland is ready to train Ukrainian pilots on F-16 fighter jets, and I propose to include such training in an EU training mission. That is going on in Poland. I want to stress the high notes this mission has gathered so far. Training Ukrainian pilots on Western F-16 fighter jets does not make NATO a party to the conflict, its chief Jens Stoltenberg said on Tuesday, as allies pledged to speed up the preparations to start the training. Stoltenberg said Ukraine had the right to defend itself.
I will leave it to individual allies to make announcement exactly about when they start training. But of course also with the announcement by President Biden this weekend, the US being of course the main provider of, for instance, F-16s, and also announcing clearly that they will start training. This is an important step. That partly will enable us to then deliver fighter jets at some stage, but also is sending a very clear signal that we are there for the long term. And we have to remember what this is. This is a war of aggression. Ukraine has the right of self-defense. They are defending themselves. And the right of self-defense is enshrined in the UN Charter. We help Ukraine to uphold that right. That's our right, to help them protect UN law, international law, against the war of aggression. That doesn't make NATO and NATO allies party to the conflict, but we are supporting Ukraine to defend themselves against a war of aggression, a brutal invasion by President Putin.
So you said Germany is training?
It is always, of course, important to discuss new platforms, planes, battle tanks, air defense systems. But as important, or perhaps even more important, is it to ensure that all the systems which are already in Ukraine work and function as they should. And to do so, they need ammunition, they need fuel, spare parts, maintenance, and repair capacity. So the sustainment, which also then include ammunition, is absolutely critical. This is now a war of attrition, and a war of attrition becomes a battle of logistics, and then production, ramp-up production is absolutely key.
On Monday, senior Russian diplomats said the transfer of F-16 jets to Ukraine would raise the question of NATO's role in the conflict. US President Joe Biden last week endorsed training programs for Ukrainian pilots on F-16s. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky assured Biden that the planes would not be used to cross into Russian territory. This is an important step that apparently will enable us then to deliver fighter jets at some stage, said Stoltenberg, who described the move as a very clear signal that we are there for the long term and that Russia cannot wait us out.